So I've only been on the Clubhouse app for a few weeks, but I think I'm already burnt out. Okay, maybe that's a bit of an exaggeration, but I've noticed that when we use these social media apps, we tend to, especially when they're new to us, we tend to just get excited about them. We start following all the people that we know, and then suddenly we're on them a lot, like a lot. But I will say that if you are new to the Clubhouse app like I am, it's pretty simple to use. I honestly probably wouldn't be on Clubhouse if it weren't for the fact that I have my own English tutoring business. I have my own business, but I do know a handful of other awesome online tutors who like to meet online, and they like to talk about how to get clients, where we find the clients, how to help them. If you're new to the Clubhouse app, just go ahead and take your time, explore. Do you remember being in school and you had a question or you had a comment you wanted to make, and that meant raising your hand, but you were like, no. Well, Clubhouse actually gives you that opportunity to speak on stage without ever having to show your face. A lot of us are used to having Zoom calls and talking to either groups. Whether you talk to groups or one-on-one, sometimes it's weird because you end up talking over one another. Clubhouse is great because it actually gives you these little chat rooms and you can find people. I don't know, guys. Yesterday I spoke in 3 different Clubhouse rooms. Yes, 3. One of them I hosted. If you're an educator who likes to make videos, I encourage you to join our group. It is called Educators with a YouTube Channel. It's something that I want to be consistent with. It's going to be every Monday at 1:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I might switch it up here and there. One of the things I'm interested in right now is just creating a community of other teachers who also want to make YouTube a go. They want to make videos. Maybe they want to improve their videos. There are a few really awesome YouTubers who are out there, and yes, they are teachers. I think some people believe that not all teachers are tech savvy because if you're in the classroom, you're not always given the best tech, but teachers are smart and they can figure it out on their own, but having a group is actually so much better. Here are just a few of the Clubhouse rooms. I'm a part of the Lingo Lobby, where people can actually go and practice speaking a foreign language. Like just a moment ago, I checked the app and there were people speaking Czech. Yeah. You can practice speaking Spanish, Russian with strangers from around the world. The only thing you need to have right now would be a picture and a bio. And a lot of people are putting all their latest and greatest accomplishments on the bio, and that's fine. But really, if you want to keep it simple, you can just connect your Instagram or your Twitter, and if you have one, and say, hey, I'm so-and-so, I'm looking for so-and-so, here are my accomplishments. Here are the people that I want to connect with. So if you are an entrepreneur, you probably want to connect with other entrepreneurs. Or if you're like me and you are an edupreneur or tutorpreneur, whatever you want to call it, I definitely want to connect with other people who are also teaching online and making a business out of it because I can learn from them. The problem though with these social media apps is when they're new, we get excited, we spend a lot of time on them, we connect with other people that we know who are on the app, then we start connecting with people that we don't know. We get brave and we might speak and learn a few things in other rooms. There's other YouTubing rooms. There's a room about buying property in Scotland. I mean, that sounds interesting. I'd like to learn about it, so I joined that. If you have a room over and over again, that can eventually become a club, which meets super regularly. Here's the thing. When you're not on video, you can pretty much be on the app all the time. When your household is quiet, if you put earbuds in and just scroll, there will be people talking on Clubhouse somewhere online, and it can just get out of hand when you're listening to one conversation after the other. I like the smaller rooms. I would highly recommend talking to people in these smaller rooms, especially if you have value to add or if you have a question. That's always a great thing. If you're in a room with over 600 people, there's a lot of moderators, which means people who are driving the conversation, and if you push the little hand app at the bottom right hand corner of the screen, you do get to come up on stage and you introduce yourself. But then sometimes in a larger room, you're waiting a long time to talk. It is neat because you get to talk to people who in the past, doctors or other influencers or even just small business owners might not have been as approachable, because if you wanted to talk to them or learn from them, you either needed to email them or take one of their courses or spend a lot of money that way. But now this is like another avenue to get to people and you can actually speak. So the pros of Clubhouse would be that it's new. So if you're interested and you're already on there, you're already ahead of all the Android users who at this very moment on March 2nd, they are not on there yet. Another pro is you don't have to have makeup on, hair washed, all of that. You can just have your voice working, or you don't even have to talk. You can just go into a room and listen and learn. The cons are, well, it's available all the time. It's just, there's always something. I keep getting notifications of so-and-so in the lingo lobby is speaking Russian. And I'm like, well, I think I'll skip on that one just because I don't speak Russian. As a small business owner who really relies on talking to other people for business, I feel like I have to be on there a lot, or at least anytime there's an opportunity. Oh, other tutors are online. Oh, they're talking about how to get tutoring clients. I should probably jump on board just so that I'm fresh on people's mind. And that can be a lot sometimes. So I'm giving you guys some advice because I want to also hear myself say it to myself. I need to hear my own advice and say that you don't always need to be talking about your services. You don't always have to be trying to get clients. You don't always have to be on social media promoting yourself. Is it a good idea to do that? Yes. Should you do it 5 or 6 hours a day? I mean, I think you know the answer to that. Some of you might think you have to do that right now. If you have free time and energy, I suppose you can. I don't think I would do it. I don't think it's healthy to be on social media all the time. There's a lot of talk out there already about how it's taking over our lives, but Clubhouse might be a way for you to just get away from the other apps that you weren't using very often, whether it be Twitter, TikTok, or even the behemoth of Facebook. Maybe it's time to just pick 1 or 2 things. In the comments below, tell me how many social media apps are you guys using, and are you interested in using something like Clubhouse? If you are, my name is right here. I'm gonna keep this video short and sweet because I do have a client meeting coming up, which is really awesome. Those don't happen every single day. Let's try to do this. Let's try to only get on Clubhouse when it really is convenient for us. If one of your followers invites you into a room, you don't always have to accept. I've accepted most of mine, and that's why I'm feeling overwhelmed and just I'm feeling a little bit of burnout. When I feel a little bit of burnout, I know that I need to pull back a little bit. All right, guys, it's time to go. I need to get a camera because I can't show you much on the phone when I'm recording with the phone. If you have the Clubhouse app, you guys are welcome to join us. The room is called Educators with a YouTube Channel. We had an awesome conversation last week with a monetized educator who has a great channel, and she taught us a lot of things about her YouTube journey. And here's the thing, it's not over. A lot of us have had to get online since the you-know-what started, and why stop? You know, the internet just makes things faster and more efficient, and our students really love it. So guys, thanks for watching. Comment below if you like using Clubhouse or if you have questions about it. I do have a few, I think I have 4 invites left, so let me know. I might be able to get your number and give you that invitation right away. So guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the Clubhouse room.